Oh, Ice. Now that you're about to miss your first paycheck, I thought it would be a good time to check in on another minor thing that I'm sure you're already fully aware of. Qualified immunity. You've heard of it? Good. You are aware, I'm sure, that qualified immunity only shields you from being sued, not criminal liability, right? In fact, Section 242, Title 18 of the U.S. Code makes it a crime for any individual acting under the color of law to willfully deprive an individual of any rights or privileges granted to them by the Constitution or U.S. law. Yes, that does describe you. Good job. In fact, if you were to commit one of these crimes with a dangerous weapon, the penalty would go up to a maximum of 10 years in prison. Even better, if the crime involves kidnapping, even attempted kidnapping, as well as a couple of other options, that goes up to life. Did your bosses not make that abundantly clear to you? I wonder why they wouldn't want you fully understanding that everything you do is in fact fully prosecutable under the law. Anyway, have a day.
Take a step back, a little closer.
No, I don't give a shit.
Okay.
I'm on a public sidewalk. You approach me. How about you get the out of my face?
I'm just talking.
Walk away. Because I'm not that one. You're not rushing up to me, putting your
I'm
hands
not
on
going
me.
after you.
I know you're not, because you're smarter than you were with him. You understand that?
I handle the situation.
Go somewhere else.
I'm doing my job.
Go somewhere else. Then go do it. Let me see you stop doing that job.
We have some bombshell news right now from ProPublica, which is reporting that over 170 American citizens have been detained by ICE just this year. ProPublica does amazing reporting, and this news story, well, it's a doozy. 170 cases this year where citizens have been detained at raids or protests, according to ProPublica. More than 20 have been reported to be held for over 1 day without being able to call their loved ones or a lawyer. That is a violation of their constitutional rights. Families, in some cases, couldn't even find them. Agents have also arrested 130 Americans, including a dozen elected officials, for allegedly interfering or assaulting officers. Yet more often than not, those cases were completely dropped. So let that sit in. 170 American citizens at least have been detained by ICE this year. Everyone needs to know this, so spread the word.
We arrested recently in Portland was the girlfriend of one of the founders of Antifa.
No, they didn't. No, they didn't. Is her name Georgina Glass? What? She's from Canada. We wouldn't know her, right? This is objectively hilarious if it weren't actually kind of terrifying. They're just lying. They're just making things up, right? We all know that. Anybody with, two brain cells to rub together knows this, right? It's very obvious. You can almost tell in her mannerisms that she's like rehearsing a thing that they have planned. There is no head of Antifa. There's no founder of Antifa. It's not a thing, okay? You want one of the founders of Antifa? Go find Eisenhower or Patton, okay? I can't with you people. You are really, really, really trying so hard to rebrand fascism as cool, and it's no, we fought whole world wars over that, right? Yeah. Did you know that we have a whole cemetery just filled with Antifa members in this country? Yeah, it's called Arlington. Their entire mode of operation is just to lie to people on camera. Lie! There's no Medicaid cuts in that bill. There's no Epstein files. It was all a Democratic hoax. Those bullets said anti-ICE. Who said that? Who has ever said anti-ICE on the left? No one. No one has. Mike Johnson seriously being like, it's a democratic shutdown. I'm not lying to you. Literally the words, I'm not lying to you, have come out of his mouth. Bro, you have the House, the Senate, and the presidency. You are the government, bro. It's not the Democrats' fault. Remember the lady that ICE had to shoot because she had boxed them in with 10 cars and had a weapon on her that she was pointing at agents, and they just had to do it. And then, they said all that, but then in the criminal complaint, once the body cam footage and everything actually came out, none of that was true. No, none of it was true. Their entire plan is just to lie to the public's face and hope that their base will just gobble it up because they're herd-minded NPCs and that's what they do. But the rest of us are just objectively like, what the fuck? You arrested the girlfriend of the founder of Antifa. Like, it's objectively hilarious, except that they're going to use this as an excuse to come for us. And it's like, cool, I guess this is America now.
You've seen the viral videos of frogs, unicorns, T-Rexes, and bananas outside Portland's ICE facility. But how did this start, and why are people still doing it?
I mean, if Portland is being full-on Portland and it's Comic-Con out here, it's kind of hard to spin that narrative calling us like terrorists and stuff when we're just out here in funny costumes dancing.
So, this is what's going on right now.
President Donald Trump and his administration have called Portland a war zone and threatened to send National Guard troops there to restore order. A federal judge later blocked the deployment.
Portland is on fire. Portland's been on fire for years.
In response, there have been protests, and at one of them, a video went viral of someone in a frog costume getting pepper sprayed by a federal agent.
There was this frog. The frog pre-existed us. He is the inspiration. And him standing there and making his silly gestures at ICE broke the conversation for a lot of people. It made everyone realize that kind of there was an absurdity. How scary can it be if a dude's in a frog costume?
Now, as the protests have gone on, more and more people are showing up in inflatable animal costumes. They say it's an effort to counter Trump's rhetoric.
They retaliate violently, we retaliate silly. We're all here to de-escalate. That's the whole point, is that we were opposed to the violence. We're just being consistent and just being our same old weird Portland.
There's even a local activist group called Operation Inflation, using donations to buy inflatable costumes and give them out to protesters for free.
We like to use the term, it deflates the conversation. And just doing so, I think, has really changed how people are viewing the protests in general. More people have begun showing up. It's made people realize it's not a dangerous place.
This kind of silliness isn't accidental. Research on protest culture shows humor has long been a strategic tool, something that can change perceptions, pull in bystanders, and challenge authority in ways that anger sometimes can't.
Kind of just showing the absurdity. Just Portland. I don't know. Portland's weird.
I wanted to talk about how mind-boggling it is that so many people support Trump and the Republicans against their own interests. And I don't often go to the MAGA side of social media, but holy crap, is it just melts your brain. I've seen an openly gay Mexican man defending Donald Trump's authoritarian actions, even as his government continues to arrest, detain, kidnap, or deport anyone who is not pasty white. Not to mention the huge waves of anti-LGBTQ legislation by the Republicans, and many Republicans openly saying that they want every member of the LGBTQ shot. And while Trump and the Republicans continue to try to ostracize black people and minorities and try to disenfranchise them from voting and target them for profiling in the streets, I've seen Trump humpers on here who are black. And I know they had to exist, but I don't get it. There are women who support Trump and the Republicans, despite those same Republicans saying that they want women back in the kitchen and not in the public eye. They want women to lose all access to important health care. They want women to not be able to vote. I mean, I don't exactly know what that's like, but that'd be like me wholeheartedly supporting a presidential candidate who said that cheesecake and running should be illegal and all video games should be banned. If that ever happens, put me in a home. And these people are still the whole time falling for that boogeyman tactic of calling Antifa a domestic terrorist organization, when again, they're not even an organization or a group. But these MAGA are like, oh, Donald Trump said it now, you're a terrorist, so it's true. It is absolutely skull-fucked how these gullible idiots know nothing about history, and that authoritarians immediately make it illegal for anyone to speak out against them. And the sad thing is, they're never going to care until it happens to them one day, and by then it'll be too late. And they'll have to spend their few remaining miserable years constantly questioning why their family and their kids fucking hate them. And it's all because the MAGA decided to become Nazis in fealty of an orange fat con man.